So we have Jodi Walker, author of Honey, I Love Golf, But I Love You More, is here to explain how the game can actually help improve your relationship, not make it worse. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so you describe golf for guys as like a mistress. Can you explain that?
Well, for some people, if the woman doesn't golf and he's spending all this time golfing and she doesn't understand anything about the game, and he's gone for 5 hours, she may not understand his true passion for the game and what he really gets out of the game. So it's really around communication, how they can really engage in some dialogue around that to have a better understanding. Right. One of the things I talk about is to help people really have an understanding of the game a little bit and maybe get in the game if they want to. So I came into the game a little bit later, and I just do it as a fun way to participate and have fun. I do it with a lot of other women as well. Use it as a tool to network and get to know other women.
Yeah, because I have to say, I have the opposite problem. My fiance always wants to go golfing and is like, please come with me. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go golfing. Is that like weird?
No, I mean, I think that's great because maybe eventually you'll decide you want to get in the game and go golfing with him. There's a lot of great golf resorts that are great places to go together as a couple, because there are a lot of people that do golf together. And sometimes the men will have their golfing buddies, their foursome, and they just really want to be with their foursome. My husband has his golfing foursome and he likes that, so my goal is to get my handicap so later on I can compete with them. And one thing is, for example, if your husband comes home from golfing, so your fiance golfs.
Yeah.
So if he comes home, a lot of women will say, oh, how was your day? How was your game? He'll say fine, or else he'll say, oh, I shot terrible. But instead of just leaving it go at that, you could say, what was the best hole of the game? So what was the best hole? And he says, well, actually, I had this one. And then it engages a dialogue around it. And actually, if you ask it, they're surprised. They're like, well, where did that come from?
What if he's, that's really great, but what if he's golfing just way too much? He's out there every day, and you really need to be like, look, I need to come first sometimes. How did you bring that up?
Well, that's really where, hey, honey, I love golf, but I love you more. But if you don't talk about it, if you don't communicate around it, and there's not a sense of understanding, then it's really not going to give you any opportunities to improve your marriage. It's going to cause a conflict in your marriage.
Absolutely. There's so much information, and hopefully all in this book if you want to get it all. But you're actually looking for a Golf Wife of the Year right now. Can you tell us about that?
Great. It's called Golfer's Wife of the Year, and we ask that the man nominate his wife for this award, and he can nominate her or she can nominate herself. So if he doesn't feel like he's the writer, she can nominate herself, and they can write anywhere from one sentence up to 500 words. And the first prize is a golf and spa package at La Costa Resort, and his and her golf clubs from Adams Golf, as well as Bushnell has another great prize, and Gem Spot putters. Just some great prizes.
All right, well, that's great. If you want more information on that or her book, and it's called Honey, I Love Golf, But I Love You More, you can get that information on our website. Just go to fox5sandiego.com. Back to you guys.